IT degree, and ExactTarget, which is like the original name for Marketing Cloud. Like, how did you end up working on the MarTech platform, on a marketing automation platform? Did you arrive there as like maybe a IT developer that were like not related to marketing? What was the point that you discovered MarTech and like the concept of marketing plus your background that is computer science?
Yeah, I mean, so with all the honesty, it was an accidental kind
Oh,
of
really?
marriage in a way. So I was looking for a change at the time,
Yeah.
and ExactTarget came by because the team was at the time hiring for like technical architects, solution architects.
Yeah.
So I applied for the solution architect role. At the time, it coincided we wanted to move from Victoria to New South Wales to
Okay.
Sydney, and there were positions open in both offices. So I went for an interview. We kind of talked about technical things. I didn't really know much about the platform.
Okay.
And my kind of thinking behind the scenes was I will actually work like on the part of the product rather
Okay.
than as a end solution sort of designer. So, it was kind of interesting to go through interviews. I talked to a few people, we did technical,
Yeah.
deep dive and all the other things. And then I'm joining up and going up into onboarding. At the time, it was Neo program, which is fantastic. You fly to Indianapolis, you
Oh,
get
yeah,
to the
that'd be
team.
great.
Yeah, well, it was really great. But you spend the week sort of getting onboarded into the platform.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, like we're doing things. There's a lot of like that
New
user
Notion.
interface.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
where's the solution architecture comes into?
Okay,
Like I
okay.
couldn't quite make it what makes the role.
Yeah.
And then I think over the time, of course, I learned it. But I'll be honest, that was one of the things that I told the guys, like, despite having sort of a bit of economy-centric degree, I did marketing as one of my units over the time. Digital marketing was very new
Okay,
in my
okay, yeah.
mind. And when I was working as a software developer, we'd done a few applications and part of them were requirements for marketing,
Okay.
like in terms of understanding how much time users spend on the page, where they scroll,
Okay.
like the hot zones and
Yeah.
whatnot. And at the time, some of the tracking solutions were just coming up. So
Yeah.
it tells you it was a while back. But nonetheless, yeah, it sort of just kind of organically grew into absorbing a lot of knowledge from like marketing strategy
Yeah.
team and kind of learning from people around me to understand the whys and, what is important and significant,
Yeah.
where they relate with the relationship to the outcomes. But practically, technically, it was an easy kind of swing in because coming up from the
was.
software development, it's just,
And how many people were working there at the time? Like, was it a big company or like
Yeah,
a
I mean,
startup?
ExactTarget was already about 2,000 people plus company.
Okay, so
So
that's huge.
in Australia, I think there was about 50 to 80 people easily,
Okay.
and I'm like not even considering the entire group. So there certainly was a reasonable large amount.